In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create 5 glossy options infographic slide in PowerPoint, and this is how the slide works. When I click, you can see here the first glossy option with the rectangular. You can see the shape with the glossy effect, and I've added some shadow effect, as well as you can add your title and the detailed text. And on my next click, it will show the second option, the third option with different color combinations, you can see here, and this is the fifth option. So it's up to you, whichever way you want you can place the objects. And if you have not subscribed to my channel PowerPoint University, please subscribe it now and make sure to enable the bell notification icon, as well as share and like my channel PowerPoint University. You can join my WhatsApp group with the help of this link. It is also provided in the video description section. And if you like to contribute to my channel, you can do it through PayPal or Patreon. The link is provided in the video description section. So let's start the tutorial. Add a new slide, go to insert shapes. From the rectangle, select the rounded corner rectangle. Depending on your requirement, you can choose the size. Maybe I want this much size. Make sure to hold the shift key so that you get a perfect square shape, and then shape outline, make it no outline, and I'm going to give a gradient fill. For that, right mouse click, go to format shape and select the gradient fill. I'm going to add 3 stops. So the first stop, I'm going to give some darker red color. You can choose any dark red. Then I'm going to add one more stop where I'm going to use some red color, and again one more stop I'm going to use somewhat lighter color, so something like this. So you can see here we end up getting a shape something like this, and again depending on your requirement you can adjust the gradient stops. Now I'm going to give a 3D effect. For that, you need to go to the effects, scroll down, you can see the 3D rotation. In the 3D rotation, you have to just choose the, you can see here the parallel isometric left down, just choose something like this, and then it doesn't give a 3D look. So what I have to do is just scroll up, you can see the 3D format and depth, start increasing that one. So you can see here, so depending on your requirement, maybe you can put 30, 40 or whatever you want. You can just put it, maybe I can use maybe 40, I believe. Then it doesn't give a glossy effect. For that, you need to go to the material and lighting. In the lighting, you can choose something called special flat. You can see here it gives you this one, and then you can go to the material, maybe you can choose the dark edge, so it looks something like this. All right, and again if you want to change the direction of the gradient fill also, you can just go and choose the direction whichever way you want. You can see here different directions are available, you can choose. So I'm just going to choose the same one. Right, once this is done, what you can do is you can add the icon and the text. To add the icons, you have to go to the insert, click on the icons and choose any icon of your choice and click insert. You can see here, bring it here, but it doesn't fit here actually. So what you need to do is, again you have to go to the effects and again scroll down, go to the 3D rotation, and I'm going to choose the same thing, which is the isometric left down. You can see here, and the graphic fill, I can choose some lighter color here, or maybe more lighter, something like this. You can see here. So if you want to increase the size of this also, you can increase the size by holding the shift key. So depending on your requirement, you can just adjust it. And then I'm going to add the text. Go to insert text box. I'm just going to say your title, center align. I'm going to give the Century Gothic. If you want, you can make it bold, reduce the font size and bring it here. As usual, it doesn't fit. So first of all, I have to just change the color, and then instead of going to the shape options, you have to go to the text options. All right, on the text option, select the text effects and then scroll down. Again, the 3D rotation, I'm going to choose the same thing, which is the isometric left down. So you can see here it looks something like this. All right, so once this is done, you can just go to insert shapes, select the oval shape. I'm going to give some shadow effect. Shape outline, make it no outline, and shape fill, make it black. Increase the transparency, you can see here, and then go to the effects. Under soft adjust, increase the size. So you can see here something like this, and then bring this one here. So depending on your requirement, you can increase or decrease, and then send this to back. Then I'm just going to select this, move a little bit here, and then you can add the text. Go to insert text, you can just say maybe option 1. You can see here Century Gothic. I'm going to give that same font, and you can choose maybe a gray or black, or maybe you can choose the red color also. And then you can add some detailed text. You can just go to here, add detailed text here. Again, I'm going to give some dark color gray, and again choose the same font, reduce the font size. Then I'm going to select both of this, press Ctrl G to group it, then go to the text options, and you can see here the text effects. Alright, and then scroll it down, and the 3D rotation, I'm going to choose maybe isometric top up, not that one. Maybe I have to choose the isometric bottom down. Yes, that's the one. So I'm just going to place it here. So you can see here we have completed the option 1. So similarly we can just duplicate and add the remaining options. So I'm just going to select all. You can see here, if you want, you can just move it aside here or somewhat down, and press Ctrl D to duplicate, bring it here. So this is my second option, Ctrl D, this is my third option. So whichever way or the placement you want to do, you can do it. Again, Ctrl D, I'm going to make it here, and again press Ctrl D, the last one, I'm just going to add it here, something like this. So you can see here the 5 glossy options has been added. Now it's time to just change the color according to your requirement. So let me just I'm going to show you one. Select this one. Again, maybe I'm going to use a combination of green, dark green, again one lighter green, you can see here somewhat lighter color, and then I'm going to choose maybe some fluorescent color or more lighter green also. So you can see here something like this. If you feel that this is dark, you can make it more lighter also. So it looks something like this. And then to change the icon, you don't need to delete it. What you need to do is you have to just select the icon, go to the format, change graphics from icons, and you just need to choose the icon. I'm just going to select the icon. The only thing is the color changes to black, and the graphic fill you can choose any good color here which will be visible, and then you can just apply it here. And again this also I'm just going to select, and I'm going to give the same color here, and then you can make it option 2 maybe. So likewise you can change the color for all the other options. And the last thing I would like to show the animation here. So for that what you can do is you have to just group this, hold the shift key, select one by one, and press Ctrl G to group it. Make sure do not group the shadow effect. So let me just group one by one. You can see here, press Ctrl G. So I'm just going to group one by one. So here I have not changed the icons or the colors. You can just change it as per your requirement. Alright, it has been changed. Now let me just close this, go to the animations, enable the animation pane, and then I'm going to select this, add animation. I can just say fly in. I'm going to say from top, and double click this and just increase the bounce end. You can see here something like this. And then shadow effect, I'm going to give a fade effect, and that should happen after previous. And then this one, the text, I'm going to give the animation which is stretch, or you can give maybe wipe also, and just say okay. And this also should happen after previous. So it should look something like this. You can see here. So now it's easy for me using the animation painter. I'm just going to copy the animation. I'm going to select this animation painter, click on this, then select the shadow, animation painter, click on the second shadow, the same thing, the text, and apply it on this one. So one by one you need to just do it for the rest of the options. You can see here slowly you have to just copy it using the animation painter and paste it here. So likewise you can do the animations for the rest of the options.